Well, hi everybody. This is your stay-at-home grandma, and I'm back. I was gone for a couple of days. I just had to get some rest, and I've been doing a lot of paperwork. So, oh, anyway, and I still have more to come, believe it or not, for my son's estate. So, and his affairs and all that kind of stuff. So, but for the most part, I'm doing good. I'm getting there. My husband goes in for an operation on Monday, so just pray for me. But I was gonna come on because I'm actually I've been selling Watkins, but I'm also actually selling Couture, which is well, these are the little trays, and these are the color trays here. So see if I can pull that back without getting this glare coming in, and you would wonder why glare is coming in, but it's snowing out. So it's March. So I was selling the Couture. So those are the color trays in a 28 pack. Hi Jelly Bean, how are you? I'm going to show you what I have. The reason why I picked chocolate is because I buy a lot of chalk paint stuff when I do DIYs, and I just decided I might as well. Hi, Mobs. Mobs, I need to talk to you in 1 minute. Let me finish doing this, and I'll talk to you. And I do a lot of paste and stuff like that. I'm always buying it. I'm always going to Walmart or having Walmart send things. So I just decided to buy it because I've looked at it and I've used it. Hey, Edward, how are you doing, Edward? And hey, Carol, how are you? So this is chocolate paste, and it's by chocolate, of course, and it's washable. And this is the paste. So I've used this a couple of times, and I just decided I might as well go ahead and sell it since I've been using it so much. You know what I mean? Edward, how are you feeling? So these are the two. They have, this is where I got my kit. Now this is the paste, and these are different paste in here. So I guess these are the paste samples. These are singles. All right. And if you hear anything, it's the wind. You didn't think that we were going to get away in March, did you? All right. So that's that. This is the, I don't, oh, this is the little board. And I'm going to actually do this later, probably. This is the board right here. So I don't know exactly what to do with that. But it's a Culture Boutique board and base. So I'm going to think of something to do with that because I'm working on my art room. And the reason why is because they still haven't come in. Whenever they get ready to come in, it starts raining or something again. These are the little things that you apply the paste with. So I'll wash these and keep these clean because I was using like my old credit cards and things like that. So these are good. And I'm going to see if I can replicate these in some way too. Okay, now here's some more paste. So I've got two big packs of paste. I think there's like 6 of these. I don't want to take them out of the package, so I'll try to count them. I think there's either 4 or 6 of these in here, but these are all colored paste, and they're singles. And then here's another chalk one. This is Chocolate Boutique Chalkable Chips, and I think that this is black. Oh no, these are chips. I don't know what these are for, so I'll read up on that. Let's see if it says about. I can't. Okay, I'm not really sure, but there's 6 of these in here with the chips. Let's see, put them there. So I got a few things I've got to read and stuff like that. Here's some more of the little pacemaker. You know, the paste. You know, you can apply the paste and put it on. And I, like I said, I got these because I got tired of just ordering. I might as well order like bulks of things. This is the fuzzing cloth, and this is when you are getting ready to make. You know, I'll have to show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. I don't know what this is. So this is the, I'm sure that this is the apron. Yeah, it's the apron. That's what I thought. So this is the apron. Hey, Six Drops, how are you? This is the apron. Okay, so these are, is this the one? No, these are the different, these are all the books and stuff I have to read, but I just decided, like I said, oh, they are here. So these are the things that I really wanted, and these are the things, and you can get them in dollar store, but not all the time. And our dollar store has a lot of things, but they don't have this. So these are the little, like, welcome to our nest and things, and this is what you use the paste for. They have, and then they have girl, boy. They have, oh, these are nice now. These are the trips and the aloha, grilling, sunshine and mind, sunshine on my mind. How lovely, the silence of growing things. Yeah, and all these different kinds of things. So, like I said, they come and then they come like monthly. I think that's what it is. Now, here's one I really like, and that's Be Kind to Yourself Today. I think that's it. So, this, I got four of these, and these are little transfer ones. So, then I got this, which is like another thing where you put your paint, your chalk in and stuff. And I got to read up on some of them. And then what they sent me was this big. Let me get this out of here. So they sent me this big chalkboard. So I'm going to probably put this in my art room and put on different things that I'm going to need, because for me to do some things in the, oh, here's some more stuff right here. Now this is Enjoy the Little Things. And I am. Yeah, be kind to yourself today. So, like I said, trying to find a lot of those things. You can go in a dollar store, you can get a few things to stencil on and stuff like that, but it's not always that easy. And then, of course, they give you all the things. So, I'm going to read up everything and find everything and whatnot, and then put different things on in different sales and things. I think it's $90 to join, but I have to go and get that. But I put them on my YouTube channel, so when you go into that after, you can see. It might be on here. It is on here because I did it, but you can see, and then you can order. Now for Watkins, that's more for cooking and baking, and and I'll do the vanilla thing, and I will teach you how to make different things. But a lot of those things you are just much easier to order than, I mean, it's okay to make them. Trust me. You know what I mean? And save them just in case you run out of it, because that's what I do. I make like vanilla and things like that, and then I put them away. I know where they are. Of course, I lost my coffee warmer, but it's in the house somewhere. Um, I've not completely been myself for the past 2 weeks. Everybody knows why, but I'm getting there. Mobs, Monday night, are you busy, Mobs? Tell me yes or no. I'll tell you why when you say yes or no, because I need you. We need to do this review on the tuna, and I'm just like here. I'm trying to keep myself busy, So Watkins and Vern, and if anybody that doesn't know Vern's Junk Closet, go to it and visit it. She has talked to me about having more than just one stream of income. So that's what I'm trying to do. Now Watkins is another story, because I don't even know how much that one is, but I will. Like I said, when I got onto it and started doing it, and then was getting ready to go into chocolate tour, everything happened. So, you know, um, and things happen. They happen to everybody daily. I'm not the only one, you know. But, I'm just happy to see everybody. Six Drops, how are you? I hope you are doing fine. Okay, so getting back to all of this, and I know Ray's not on here, but Ray joined my fetch, and if you want to do that, that's really a good thing because everybody has the receipts from the store, and you get money back for that. So you know, so I'm tomorrow I'm gonna cook. I'm not gonna cook today. Uh, You scrappy as usual. That's where you should be. That's what you should be, is scrappy. You gotta be happy. You gotta be scrappy and whatever because life is too short. We all know that. Julie Bean, how you doing? You feeling better? Hey Taffy, how you doing? Tiffany, rather. Don't pay me any mind, Tiffany. How you doing? So I was gonna I'm gonna be cooking tomorrow. I'm usually cooking on Saturdays. Um Cooking Saturday for Sunday, but I'll cook tomorrow and I've got a lot to cook so for the week. So I decided, okay, that I'm going to have my moments, but I'm not going to be sad anymore. I'm not going to let, because he would hit me in my head anyway. But I'm going to just be me, um, and do what I have to do for whatever time I'm left here. So with that being said, does anybody want? If anybody wants anything from me, as far as cooking is concerned, some recipes and stuff like that, please either write it down today or email it to me. Okay, all right, and all right, Jelly Bean. And I will try to put it on. I'm going to put the recipes on, but I'm also going to start to have either in my Patreon or, hey Robin, I emailed you earlier. How you doing? Oh, you did? Okay. Okay, because I noticed that you hadn't, but then I hadn't either. So we done. We all right. Um, I'm going to either put in Patreon or Teachable. I haven't decided yet, but I'm going to go the herbal route with that, and then the cooking route with one, and the herbal route with the other. So I'll be teaching, but it won't be really expensive. I'm not going to try to break the bank with anybody. So if anybody wants to come on and go through the school and stuff like that, I'm still looking for a baking school online. They are just too you all right? They are just too expensive. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. I want to bake. I don't want to marry the baker. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I mean, it's like $300 for this. I just have to just get my books out and just because Lord knows I got plenty of cookbooks and just do it myself because $300 for to learn one thing like how to make. And I remember how to make rolls. I just have the bread maker. You know what I mean? So either I have to go to school and do it here, or because I won't have to pay anything, or I don't know. I don't know. I'll look through it and see because that's kind of wild. But mm, I'm telling you, I was shocked. But I'm gonna look at couple of other cook because really what I really want to do is I want to learn how to bake a little more. Like I know what a pat a choux is because my mother used to make them, but I forgot how to make them. And some things that I just completely got away from, I want to get back to again. So I have to do it on my own with my cookbooks, or I'm going to have to find some school that, and like I said, there is one here that I used to teach at, as a matter of fact, Del Tech. But I have to go there, and I really don't. Well, I only have to go there once a day, or they have one in the morning and one in the afternoon. But then I have to take all these things because I was going to get a certificate for them. Well, my granddaughter goes there, so they're on break now. So I'm going to call the other one again because yeah, I'm going to try. Well, see, I taught at a community college, and then I went to a regular university after. But you know what I mean? I can go there, but like I'm saying, I'm not sure that I want to go out like that. But we'll see. We'll see. You know what I mean? I have to get some things done. And it's about driving. I can drive, but I have another man. And so I have to push this button. So the thing is, they don't like me by myself. So that means that, well, I wouldn't be by myself while I was in class. So that means that either I don't drive there, my husband would probably drive to pick me up. But like I said, he's a lot better though. Okay, so we'll see what happens after this surgery on Monday. But, you know, I'm praying. What story, Six Drops? What story are we talking about? The most exciting whole story? Robin, Shani, Rev's Tires, or Six Drops? Tunnel Gus? Okay, so what did I miss? Excuse me, what did I miss? You guys got to come up here and tell me what you're talking about? Because we can do that. I think. What did I just do? I went someplace. I went to a dark place for a minute. Are you kidding? No, you got to come up and tell me, Six Drops. Come up, please. Let me send you the. You got to tell us about that one because I don't know. People getting crazy around here. So anybody that wants to come up, come up. A puppet? Okay, so yeah, because I think I was supposed to be. Well, I was supposed to come on, but I couldn't because I was trying to get some legal stuff done. And then I was talking to my brother back and forth, and my brother was an attorney, so that's why I didn't come on Robbins, and I didn't even visit it to. I think I visited. To say I don't know. So fine, Rogue. How you feeling? Come up, Robin. Come up, Six Drops. Come up. Come up. Somebody. I set it up there. I set the. Because I want you to tell the story because I wasn't there and I missed the whole darn thing. And a puppet told the whole story on Robin's last dream. I want to know how the hell the puppet told the story. I mean, really, a puppet? Well, we got Robin. Now we need Six Drops. Hey, Robin.
Jenny, good to see you, sweetheart.
Yeah, I'm good.
Good, good, good. Oh, you got to hear this story. And yes, it was the story as told by a crow.
A crow. A puppet crow.
Yes. Uh,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah. Many people thought it was a magpie because it wouldn't shut up. But it was, it was a crow.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, it was only one crow, so it wasn't a murder of crows. It was just a single crow, but caused enough trouble for a whole gang of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what did I miss?
Um, oh, you missed about a 2-hour show, Jania. Boy, we don't have enough time for me to tell the tale, but when Six Drops comes on, she'll probably give you the Reader's Digest version.
Okay. All right, because every time I go away, I miss something.
I know you blink and so much has happened. I know. I know. It
Six
can just
drops is coming up now,
Oh, there she is. She
and
has the
then Bill
crow
Stan
locked
is
in the
doing it.
basement, maybe.
Oh, it's over my shoulder over there. He's taking a rest.
You see
Okay, you
that
gonna
thing
pick him
back
up?
there, Dania? That's
Huh?
that's see what Six Drops is pointing at? That's the usurper that took over that show.
The crow?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a puppet.
Okay.
Anyway, there's a long story.
Make it short.
I'll try my
Yeah,
best.
right.
The neighbors next door, they're a little bit of a hoarder, and they had a hard time getting rid of their condo. I live in a condo with my 80-year-old mom, and I help her out a lot. But nonetheless, there's this we live in a condo. The neighbors wanted to sell theirs. They finally found a flipper to do it. They came in with the crew, and they just got that one of them big industrial size bins, and they filled it with junk, and then they come and emptied that out and filled that bin up several times. But then they were just a ripping and a tearing and a just repeated, just tore it all up. And then I noticed some electric light coming down in through my basement. That because no electric light was on. So, where's this electric light coming? And there's a hole, and all this construction dust is pouring. And I have this a nicer fur coat when fur was actually legal. I've got it's either a leopard or a cheetah print coat, and it's blowing dust on that, and there's just dust pouring. And so I tried to cover up the hole, and I waited patiently for them to, because they ripped too far. They ripped a hole, and I can see. So I waited patiently for them to do something about it, and stuff just coming in, and and I'm waiting. And so I'm like, I'm not sure they realize this is here. So I decided to send a note, and it was a computer paper, or a typical piece of computer paper. And on one side I wrote, "Guess what?" in big capital letters, and then a little word, "over." And on the other side of the computer paper I wrote, um, "Do you think I should be able to send this note from my home through a hole to yours?" And then it says question mark, and then it says, "Did you dig too deep?" question mark, and then the little stick figure that does the shruggy stick figure thing. I did that and sent it through the whole paper, a whole ass paper, right through this hole. Excuse my
Tell her
language.
how big the hole is.
And well, I know, nothing was ever done, crickets. And even when the crew came in, I actually poked my head out and said, "Excuse me, you've got this hole connecting. Are you sure, you know what you're doing?" And they're like, they didn't really want to, they acted stupid. So I got frustrated, and I said, "Well, did you find a letter I sent on the floor of the unit over there?" And they said, "Yeah." And I smiled, and I said, "Awesome." So a few of us was planning to just shoot paper planes through, and maybe I was going to write "wee" across this one and shoot it through the hole, or "I wonder how far this one got," and shoot it through the hole. And then I waited, because I did try to call the actual company that sent them in, and I called, and I got a hold of the little boy receptionist, a young man receptionist, and I said, "Do you have time?" Took me on several times, and no one would pick up the phone. The evening, I finally got a hold of. I said, "Do you have time to discuss the property at such and such address?" And he says, "Yes, I do." I said, "This is a condo." And I said, do you realize that I can see daylight? Your team has dug so deep or through so far that I can see the electric light coming through, and they've made a hole." And he says, "Oh, what do you mean?" I said, "Are you trying to tell me they've actually dug through to the next unit over?" And I said, "Yeah." And he's giggling. He says, I tried to tell the team themselves, and they didn't quite understand. And I asked them, I said, "Did you find my letter?" And they said yes. And I smiled. I said, awesome. And I retreated back to my own home. I said, there's nothing I can do but try to call you. I said, two of my friends have been just egging me on to shoot paper planes through. And I said, it's fine with me. He says, I'm so glad you're taking this with a great sense of humor. I will pass this.
Hey,
I will
Mira, how
pass
are
this
you?
on. I will pass this on to my supervisor. So a few moments later, the supervisor calls me back, and I call, and it's a lady. And I'm trying to tell her basically the same story. And she's asking, well, how big is the hole? She says, I said, well, it's pretty big. And she says, what about how big do you think it is? I said, well, I think I could probably fit a full-grown cat through it. And she says, what, really? I said, yeah. I said, I've been sending notes through that I don't even have to fold up. I'm sending whole computer-sized papers through without even folding them. I'm just shooting them through. And she says, so she says, you take a picture of a hole. And I'm like, how do you take a picture of a negative space? So I just took my phone and took several pictures of me just looking straight into their condo, the next condo, with boards laying there and like a water heater and stuff. And, where you can see where stuff was actually physically tore away from the studs, the framework, and like drywall was tore, the ripped drywall and stuff, and the insulation and stuff.
Gosh, this is more detail than the crow gave. So, Donia, imagine this saga being told by a crow.
Crow puppet.
A crow puppet. Capital P, puppet. Yeah.
I did anything, okay?
So at the end of it, I shot her 3 pictures. One was really blurry. It was a mistake. Oops, codgers, what are you going to do? So the second one I shot was pretty clear. And then I shot a third one. And you can see their water coolers, the pipes, the studs going through, their electric lights still on, yada, yada, yada. And after I sent 2 nice pictures, crickets. And I said, is that holy enough for you? With the happy, the laughy, I'm always see me shooting that laughy face icon. Crickets. I said, so I thought the holy joke was funny. And then I said, can I at least get an amen? Crickets. I said, well, I don't know. So then finally I get one single word in reply, because in messages, thanks. The end.
Come here, bud.
So that's basically it in the whole, but
you can sit up here.
It's been quite the adventure, because I got it's been wide open for about a decent week, over a week now. It's been wide open. And I had to explain, and I told him, when I shoot this picture, I'm going to have to tear up my temporary repair job, because, you're shooting stuff at us. I don't care, shoot a picture of it anyway. I'm like, all right. So I had to undo my repair hole at my repair job until they're done. At one point I was wondering if should I get out a gun with one hand on the gun and one hand on the phone and wait to see the surprise when there's a gun waiting for them to come through. I mean, it was just, there's a hole.
And there you have it. Hey, Rogue, is that your little one? Sorry.
Hi, baby.
Yes, this is my little boy. Declan, say hi, buddy.
Hi.
Hi, sweetheart. It's good to see you. These are all your internet grannies. Good to see you, baby.
I just wanted to introduce myself, Mr. Donia, and let you know that I miss your boy a lot. He was a good man. I'm going to miss him a lot. That's all. I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, I know. Yesterday, a couple of days ago, it's been a month. But I was pretty good. I was pretty good, considering I've been thinking of all the good things that we had together. Especially, but I have
Yes, ma'am.
Already.
Anyway, I just wanted to say hello. I'll get out of here. I got to get back to doing the dad thing. It was nice to meet you, though.
Okay, rogue status. Before you go, you gave me horse poop information. Jack Reacher 2 is not on. You watch Jack Reacher 1, dude.
No, it's a new show on Amazon.
Yeah, Jack Reacher #1, the first book. You booby head. It was one I that's the one I talked about. There's no new one.
Oh, I thought we
However,
talked about how much we hated the movie. I didn't know you've seen the new show yet.
yeah, I saw the show. I didn't even see the movie because it had Tom Cruise and I boycotted it.
Well, that's all I
But
was talking about. How terrible the movie was.
yeah, oh, okay. Okay. Well, it was a complete misunderstanding. I forgive you for sending me on a wild fucking
I'm
goose
sorry, dear.
chase
All right, I'm getting
on
out of
the
here.
internet looking
Good night.
for
Good night. I'll
Jack
talk to you
Reacher.
later.
Run,
Apologies to the
run,
little
Rogue.
one for my filthy mouth. Jeez.
But I thought my whole story, the story about my hole, was a lot more exciting than the other story of their hole in the tire, which I suspect is not vandalism, but the other tire when they rubbed it up against the railroad track and got stuck.
Yeah,
Remember?
this is a whole neighborhood that you're not part of, Dania, and you're lucky for it.
Amen.
Yeah, yeah. So
Why?
because it's just ridiculous, and
You will have nightmares.
it's catty and it's gossipy, and I can't stay away from watching it
It's
because
gross.
it's
For dirty,
gross
dirty people.
who
What is
neglect
it?
their
Is it
children.
actually something on television or something that's
Just
really
Oh
YouTube.
happening?
no, it's YouTube.
It's a YouTube thing.
Excuse me.
But they discovered they've got a hole in their tire, and on the way across this cross country trip from Colorado to Pennsylvania, they
They
didn't
hit
do
the
they
took a
they
frontage road and hit the railroad tracks because they didn't know how to follow
got
a
it hung up
GPS.
on the railroad tracks so that the four tires are straddling. You've got two tires on the inside of the tracks, two tires on the outside of the tracks. So
Hmm.
they busted the one tire, didn't realize they had that donut spare after they called the cops. But limped their way all the way to Scranton, Pennsylvania now, which was only a few months ago. Now they're screaming that someone vandalized their tire with a piece of rebar repeatedly. And I mean, it seems to me that there's two tires on that whole side that probably rubbed that track too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a bogus story, and these people. Okay, these are people you wouldn't be friends with in real life. You
No,
might donate to charity for people like this,
no,
if your heart is pure,
no.
but they refuse to get jobs. She has two children. They ran through $700,000 in a
Yeah.
How
matter
do you
of
do
3
that?
years. Uh, Good question.
Um, oh,
And now they're absolutely destitute and
comic
asking for, and
books,
they buy their food from the gas station. They're living in a
Uber
house with no
Eats,
hot water and stuff. Yep.
weird collectibles that nobody wants anyway. Dogecoin. Didn't they do some Dogecoin?
I don't know. The
Who
saga
knows?
is vast and
Just it's
detailed, and
weird.
This is on YouTube?
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, it's on YouTube. It's like the icky part of YouTube.
Oh,
The
okay.
But anyway, we're all just sort of like it's like watching a soap opera. You know how I don't know, when I was raising my kids, I would iron, and turn on the soap operas when
I
they were
think we
little,
all did.
and huh?
We all did.
We all yeah, and so you get kind of hung up with the story, and you
Look at
just can't
Nora.
wait for the next episode. This is just like that, only nasty.
It's
Um,
it's
uh,
it's like the oppositville. It's really just yeah, what Robin said.
yeah,
It's
so that's what
not fit.
we sort of gossip about. It's kind of the all of our inner 2-year-olds come out talking
I would
about
be
this show.
ashamed to show it to you, Danya.
Yeah.
I would be ashamed to show it to you.
But I'll tell you something. Your son did not get involved in any of this silly stuff that the rest of us childish folks got involved
Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. He used to watch soap operas with me. Who's he kidding? And come home from school and come because I remember. Well, see, I had a daycare at home, okay, and he would, and when he went to nursery school, and then I started teaching for Head Start because he went to Head Start. And when they found out that I was going to school to be a teacher, they hired me. So then that cut out the
Cool.
whole soap opera thing till the summertime when we were off. But when he first started, nursery school, he would go out the door. He went 2 days a week, I think, or 3 days a week. I forgot now. And he would come home and say, "What happened to this one?
Yeah,
And what happened to
on this,
that
what
one?"
happened on the story? Okay,
Please.
tell me what your three favorites were. All of us had like three favorites. What were yours?
All my children,
Yeah,
I got to think now.
Days
Search
of
for
Our Lives.
tomorrow. Huh?
Days of Our
No,
Lives.
search for tomorrow.
Okay.
Search for tomorrow. All my children. And I think the guiding light.
Okay, those were my Grammy's favorites. I liked Days of Our Lives, and then there was an offshoot called Somerset, and then there was Young and the Restless.
No, I
Like
didn't watch
sands
those.
through the hourglass.
So are
These
the days
days
of
Days of
our
our
lives.
lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, boy, and so now the modern day version of soap operas are all on YouTube, and
Hey,
anybody can do it.
hey, Ray, how are you? Ray,
Hi, hi, Ray of Sunshine,
mhm. I
and
noticed that
Mira.
you joined Fetch. Thank you so much. You should get. I think. Oh, I can look better. I can look better than I can try to guess.
You're on Fetch, Donia?
Huh?
I'm on Fetch. You
What's
mean the thing
Fetch?
where you click your receipts?
Yeah.
I'm on that.
Oh,
I
really?
what's
Yeah.
okay? Tell me what's Fetch.
Okay. So
It's great.
my Fetch is on the page here where everything else is on. Okay,
Yeah.
and Fetch is when you get your receipts. Okay, and when you get your receipts, you scan them in. Real easy to do. Just take a picture. It'll have everything right there for you, and then you get points. At the end of your points, you can get up to $5 worth of points, $10 worth of points, $25 worth of points, so forth and so on. And I got my first points for Christmas, and I think I got $25 worth then. So I took
Wow.
them over to my Amazon. All right.
Yeah.
So now I'm just trying to get $50 worth of points now. So I'm doing pretty good.
Dang.
You can cash them in for
And then I
gift
get my
cards.
daughters. Yeah, but you better do your receipts, Ray of Sunshine.
Is there
You
a
don't
is there a
have
time
them if you
limit?
don't do it.
How
Yeah,
much time do
they
you
give
get to?
you they
Oh,
give you like I think 30 days.
30 days.
I
Okay.
believe so.
Can they be electronic receipts like what you get from ordering groceries?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay,
No
you can
kidding.
get e-receipts and you can get regular paper receipts. So my
Okay.
daughter gives me all hers and she goes shopping all the
Oh,
time.
cool.
Yeah, it
I
So
takes
I
even
never heard.
vets.
I
My
never
dis
knew about this.
my dispensary,
I'm sorry
it
I've been
takes
saying that you just ain't
vet.
been listening.
I'm just not listening.
No. So
That's
you
what
can
I
go on
get.
me or I'll go on Six Drops, whoever. Because when you go on either me or Six Drops, okay, you get $2,000 extra worth of points.
Ach,
I'm
ach.
not sure how my fetch is linked in, but
I'll go with
I'm
both
linked in
ends.
there.
I don't
But
think you
mine
can.
might
I
be
think you
through
can only
fee.
go with one.
Oh, one to a customer.
Yeah.
Okay, who spends the most? Okay, I'm going with Donia because she
She
shops
probably,
the
yeah,
most.
she does even reviews.
Okay,
I'm
sorry,
just
six,
at the,
but I
no
gotta go with
worries, no
gotta
worries.
go with the big guy,
You
big
do
lady.
that.
You know.
You're
Because I
here.
have Fetch, and then I have let me see, I have the Receipt Hog, and then I have the
I,
Receipt
uh, I
Cow.
I always go with like the coupon harvester. You know, I can't remember the name. You click on this place that has coupons for everything, and
Hmm.
you can get 50 cents, $2. So that's kind of. But I never heard of Fetch.
Honey
Woo!
is
Hey,
nice. If you shop online a lot, honey is nice.
honey, maybe that's what I'm talking about, honey.
They got all kinds of little discounts and coupons, and they find electronic codes to apply and stuff to your online shopping. It's kind of cool. They
What's
have
that,
Since
honey?
we're all
honey,
doing we're all doing more of that these days. I have never done
Yeah.
so much online shopping my whole life.
and they don't drive you crazy, which is not, they you always pop up in the corner, but you don't have a lot of scammy stuff coming at you with
Yeah.
honey, if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you got to find all kinds of little ways of making money. and having streams of income in. And like I said, Vern, she's not on right now. She might be on later, but she got me into like the streams of income and stuff like that. So I picked Watkins and I picked chalk couture because, like I said, I've been buying the regular chalk to use it. So I'm like, and then sometimes they're out of it and stuff. So I said, you know what, I might as well, if I'm spending so much money on it, might as well make some money on it. So I'm good.
Yeah, Watkins is an old, venerable
Yeah, but
company.
they're good products. I've been using them off and on
They
for
have
years.
the best products. They're like better than like Fuller Brush and Watkins were competitors way, way, way back. And then Amway came on the scene. But yeah, Watkins is old, dependable,
Yeah, but
man,
all the
quality stuff.
Yeah, but all of his like I make my own vanilla, but I keep it because if I run out of it, because I live in Bloom County, okay, I run out of it. I just can't walk the store and go get it. Well, we have a store across the street indirectly, but I don't even know that he sells, vanilla or some flavorings and stuff like that. So I have Watkins and stuff like that, and I just
Yeah,
decided, you know what? I'm spending the money, I might as well make some money. So that's what I'm gonna do. So,
there you
you know.
go.
But I mean, and I like Watkins products. I really do.
They're
They're old. They've been there for a while.
God, decades.
You
Um,
know
Hmm.
what's coming, Robin. You know what's coming, Robin?
tell
Hey,
me what's
Robin,
coming. Okay.
did you get that bathtub chair put together, baby girl?
Shit.
The bathtub
Oh,
chair.
you should have lied.
Wait a minute. Wait. What is she not telling me? The bathtub chair?
Talk
Oh,
fast, Robin. Talk fast, baby girl. You can do it.
You want to come on the show tomorrow with us, Dania? I'll have a photographic proof.
Oh.
fine.
Sorry.
Okay. Because I gotta cook. I gotta cook tomorrow because I didn't cook today. Because like I said, I'm trying to get caught up with all Joe's things and um Terry and Carol and whoever else is going with Terry, they haven't cleaned out the Joe's room because it's been snowing in Massachusetts. So
Oh, yeah, everybody be safe there. Jeez.
yeah, I mean it's snowing here, but then now the sun's out. So
If you don't have to go out, don't. Stay
don't.
safe and warm.
Yeah, really. So I don't think they're going to get around to it until the next weekend or the weekend after, because you know. So
Well, there's probably no rush.
yeah, well then Carol sent me a whole bunch of things of Joe's, of which I got to close, but I need his social security number, and nobody
Mhm.
seems to have it. Only the last 4 digits. So I'll call the social security office Monday, and because I have the death
Yeah,
certificate.
you will have to. Yeah, good. Yeah, they'll ask for a death certificate.
Oh yeah, I'll give them the
Yeah.
death certificate and stuff, and whatnot. So, and did I tell you?
Huh.
I don't know whether I did or not, but we think that Joe has a real child. I mean, the child that he the child that
Oh,
he claims is his, that has the grandchild.
yeah.
He's raised her since she was 12 years old, but we actually do think Terry. It's a long story, so I'll make it really short. When Terry came to live with me, Terry's mother was my friend, and she had an aneurysm and she died. So Terry was either 14 or 15 at the time that she came to live with me. Okay, so Terry later on started dating my cousin Scotty. Okay, Scotty and Joey were really tight. So Scotty and Joey actually started the first business together. Apparently, along the way, this girl got pregnant, but she says it now, according to Scotty, because Scotty is the child's godfather, I think. I think that's what it was. But anyway, she says that the child is not his, but she won't show him the DNA, which puts
Huh.
a question mark in all our heads, right? So
Yeah.
Terry is going to talk to the young lady, I think Monday or Tuesday, whenever to get around. The girl is now 17.
Okay. Almost 18. Okay.
Yeah. But I've seen pictures of her. She looks just like my middle daughter.
Oh dear. Okay. 23 and Me. Yeah. Check it
Is
out.
she
Chat.
going to
Oh,
do
how
it?
exciting.
Is she going to do
Yep.
it?
That would be, huh?
Is she going to get the check and test the DNA and stuff on herself?
I don't
That would
know.
be
Gotta
cool.
Oh God. Am
I'm
I
gonna give it.
twisted for thinking this is exciting?
I think it would be
No, you're
nice.
not. You're not at all. You're not
Oh
at all.
gosh.
I think that would be a gift from God.
No kidding. Oh, I have goosebumps. Jeez.
Wouldn't that be
Yeah.
something
So
else,
I mean,
though? Wouldn't that be
Wow.
so cool?
I think
If
that that
Dang.
would
you
be
mean it was Jiggy's little girl, you mean? You
maybe.
trying to say, oh, wouldn't that be just so precious?
Oh
I think it would be
my.
precious. I mean, I'm upset because I won't get to know her until she's 17, but better to get to know her now than not to know her at all.
No,
And the
no
thing is, like
kidding.
I said,
Oh,
Terry, my oldest daughter, Terry, it will talk to the girl, and she'll tell me whether it's true or not. Now, if it is true, she's welcome into my family with the rest of the brood.
and if it
If it's
isn't,
not,
she's
if she
still in the
still wants to
family.
hang around with us, she can hang around with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Heck
was
yeah.
cool just to even hope so, you know? It was
Oh, I
cool to
hope
even
so.
hope so.
And the
I hope so.
imagination of it all. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay, Mira Sandy, the fact that she was a baby when I was crazy. We didn't see her or grow up with her. So,
I know,
you have a
Mira.
lot of catching up to do.
Yes, you do. And you have a lot of things that you can teach her, and I'm sure that she has a lot of things that she can teach you. Because
Oh
what's
gosh.
nice is that she's really a sweet girl.
My eyes aren't leaking, yours are.
Nah, my eyes aren't leaking yet, but they probably will be if it's true.
Yeah, that's me. If it's true, I'll be all over the place. I'll be so excited, jumping up
Doing the
and
ugly
down.
cry.
Oh,
Yeah, I
so
mean,
cool.
because I am realizing every day from people emailing me and telling me different things and stuff like that. He was really an amazing person.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
there's a side, in a sense. I mean, there's a side to him that a mother never
Well,
knows.
you know him one way. It's your kid, you're the mom, but then you start hearing of other people's experiences with your kid. Whew, what an eye opener, huh?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, because I mean, I know he could be sarcastic. I know he could be rude sometimes and things like that. But we lived in completely. I lived 5 states away from him, so
Mhm.
talking to him over the phone and everything like that is not actually living with him. Or he hasn't lived with me since he was 18.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah.
So Ray and Sunshine said her family was into The Young and the Restless.
At
See,
the
I
edge of
forgot
night.
most of them.
I don't remember the name, but I remember Luke and Laura, and I would watch them.
Oh, somebody mentioned it up there. Jilly
General
mentioned it.
Hospital.
General Hospital with Luke and
Mm,
Laura.
could be.
Yeah, but I
I
Yeah.
mean,
remember I
mine
liked
was
them.
the guiding light and women too. So I can't remember now. As soon as we get off and stuff like that, they'll all come boom, boom,
You,
boom back to my
yeah, I
brain.
know you'll remember it all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, here's some trivia. I
Okay.
uh I knew the family of one of the guys who was an actor on The Young and the Restless, and his dad hired me to answer his fan mail. So if any of you fans wrote a letter to this actor on The Young and the Restless, chances are it was answered by me, and it was all a big lie.
Huh,
Uh,
I got it
yeah,
worse.
No,
yeah,
Similar to Victoria.
and
I
then
never
okay,
wrote them.
speaking of like Amway, the dad who hired me to answer his son, the actor's fan mail, paid me out of his Amway account. He was an Amway dealer, the dad.
Oh, really?
And so he paid me out of his Amway account. And this was just a side job. I did little part-time jobs when I was raising my little kids. And so and then 3 years later, I get a letter from the IRS. I am penalized for not reporting that income drawn
Ooh.
with, from a check drawn on this guy's Amway account. So I had to pay this. The guy never told me. Never told me. I thought it was just under the table, but he claimed it as I was a contractor for him. So I had to pay an additional $1,200 on
Yeah.
top of the $1,000 I made for that summer I worked. And
Um.
I and I
Oh,
told
keep
him
talking.
about it, and he says, "Oh, well." What?
Talking to her. Diamond's left you something in the. You can talk. Diamond left you
No, I want to
something in the
eavesdrop.
microwave.
Oh, I just
Okay.
not finished eating.
Okay. Well, it's there. If you want it.
Well, you know Victoria's Secret.
Hmm.
Victoria's Secret, Robin.
Yeah, the
I
lingerie.
Yeah, I worked there for over 20 some years. I think maybe 23, 24 years.
You sold edible panties?
No, I started out the first 4 years in the customer return department.
Oh, Lordy, that must have been interesting.
Oh, you want to talk about interesting little stories about being lied to.
Yeah.
Even the underwear. Now this is back. I can't remember when I started. I got out of the Navy in '90. Had to do my reserve time, so I'm going to say about '90, mid to early '90s is when I started on. And you would get a customer return. This was when Victoria's Secret was only a catalog, and we asked Leslie Wexner, "Why don't you do it online?" He said, "Never." Now Victoria's Secret Direct got bigger than the catalog did, but Victoria's Secret catalog, the customer return, even the underwear. You know what packing tape is? That clear stuff you would like put together cardboard boxes with.
Uh-huh.
We would take whatever the garment was that came that the customer returns, and we'd take packing tape. So sticky tape was up, and you would any human skin flake, dander, lint, whatever, fold it back up, put it back in a cello bag, and label it like it's brand new off
Oh,
of
that's
the.
gross. Oh, that's gross.
And then we're talking underwear.
Gross.
Mm-hmm.
Gross.
Alongside with pants, shirts, etc.
Ick, ick.
And if it looked extremely wrinkled, we'd send it through a steamer.
Huh.
For the longest time, though, we had to hand steam them. It was like a thing that sat on the floor with wheels, and it had like a vacuum cleaner.
Oh yeah, I've done a steamer. I've worked clothing
then
retail. Yeah.
We went from that to where we had a steam tunnel where you'd stick it on a hanger and send it through this little remote, like conveyor fed tunnel. You put the hanger on this little bar, and it'd send it through a steam room. And then you fold it up and stuff. And that was supposed to at least sanitize it. But yeah, a lot of customer returns got right back into and sold like it was the stock, and sold like it was brand spanking new.
You know what's funny? I've never been to Victoria's Secrets, ever.
Good thing. That's probably why you're so damn healthy.
You know, I used to shop in like Filene's basement and stuff like that, and and whatnot. But what I did that my mother did that I'm really glad that she made me do was I washed everything before I wore it.
Always rule of thumb. That's what you do. You wash everything. Sheets,
There you go.
underwear, shirts.
Yep.
Wash it first. Number one, everything we get is from freaking China, and they use formaldehyde as a fabric finish and to keep the mold out because of the shipping. And so, yeah, wash that stuff. You don't know what you're getting on the fabric.
And quite honestly, the public was just paying for what they were paying for is a little inside tag that said Victoria's Secret sewn into the garment. That he would get the cheapest bulk undergarments. We did have some good contracts with like Lily of France, Maidenform, but for the most part, the bulk of the crap was some cheap sweatshop, child labor undergarment. And they'd go ahead and sew a little little silky Victoria's Secret tag in it, boom, and mark it up hundreds of %. You'd buy that panty for 50 cents and sell it for $5.
Or 12.
On sale, marked on sale from 8.
Yeah. Oh, I know. All the tricks.
As a matter of fact, before I was old enough to work, Mom would bring home, because she worked for him before I even started. Mom worked for him for 40 years before that, and she would bring home the remember the paper stickers that they would with the little the paper tag, the price tag, the cardboard tag. She would bring home what we call homework, and I was a kid, and red felt tip pens, and she'd say slash out here and mark this number down, and she would actually let us earn extra pocket money by passing down her homework. He would actually send homework with the employees, and she'd bring it home for us kids to do for extra pocket money, where he would mark down the tickets before they were even put on the shelves to pretend they were on sale, which isn't even half the dirty. It's all a head game.
Nope. Never been in one. Used to pass them all the time. Never been in one.
Limited. He owned the Limited. There were at one time he had children's clothes called Limited Too.
Hmm.
He bought out American Eagle, was it? I don't know. He bought some stuff and it was all, but once he bought it over, boom, that's how the whole thing went. There's a
Yeah,
lot
but
of,
like I said, my even shoes and stuff like that, my mother would make us clean them out with like alcohol or
Mm.
and stuff like that, clean the inside out and everything like that. And
You
I'm just like,
don't know what you're getting. Yeah, don't
well, when
trust.
you're a kid and your mother does that, you think your mother's crazy.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
but you do it because if you don't do it, but I mean, you do it and stuff like that. But my mother said you just don't put them on. But then I began to understand as I got older where everything came from, you know, and
Mm.
and a lot of things by
Makes
the time
sense.
I got to be a mid teenager to an adult, a lot of things came from China and Korea and
Mm.
Thailand and different things like that. So my mother said every culture is different, and some people are not as clean as others. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, and the shipping alone, they package them cheaply. They're sent over on freighters. Uh,
yeah,
uh, sea air, mold, damp. You don't know how long it's been in the cargo hold.
that's right.
So dang, anything could be coming in on that.
I
So
mean,
just
you're absolutely right. So,
good sense.
having that, knowing that now, I mean, I don't know what my grandchildren do, but I hope. Well, I know Rena does. So, I know her kids, but I don't know about the rest and stuff like that. But I hope that when they buy things, they just don't put them on. You
Yeah.
know?
I one time I ordered some sheets for they were pretty pricey. When they say hotel thread count, that's BS. Don't believe that. But anyway, I ordered these sheets, and I just moved into this new place, got the sheets, didn't even consider washing them first. And so got my shower, put on my jammies, got into bed, and I started to itch everywhere. The tops of my toes, my elbows, my neck, just itchy, 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 like things so there was something in these sheets. I don't know if it was manufacturing fiber, but I went absolutely nuts. So I'm here there in the middle of the night ripping brand new sheets off the bed and piling them in the corner. Yeah, that was one time I did not wash it. So cautionary tale, y'all. You don't know what's on that stuff.
Nope.
Nope. Yeah.
Nope.
Uh,
And
yes.
what I really got tickled about was when COVID first hit and they were telling you when you come home, wipe everything down, with an antiseptic or something like that. I wipe everything down anyway. So,
Anyway, duh. Yeah, yeah, and clean that breadboard. Clean it good. The chopping block, and
yeah,
wash your hands. Wipe
I
off the
have,
refrigerator
yeah,
handle.
what,
you are my
do we have
people.
to tell people to wash
I'm
their hands?
home.
I know, right?
But I could say this, okay, when I was teaching at the college and everything, one of the professors that was a real beloved professor was weird as hell, but she was still really beloved by her students anyway.
I never met a professor that wasn't weird. Go ahead.
Well, I was weird too, so I can't complain. But I'm
See,
just
you fit
saying,
right into the club.
I was nerdy too. But I mean, she walked out of the bathroom without washing her hands. I'm washing my hands, and I said hi to her. She said hi to me. How are you? Fine. Everything like that just kept right on walking. I'm saying, well, damn. You know? Didn't wash her hands.
I know.
I don't know whether she had, antiseptic or anything like that. She might have had hand wash and stuff like that, but I'm still gonna wash my hands.
Yeah, I know. It's just something, if you it's not a bad habit to have, you
I'm
know?
the freak that takes the paper towel after washing their hands at a public
To
restaurant
open the
and
knob.
takes, thank you. I'm the
Yep.
freak you see that still has the paper towel because I
We're all
grabbed
freaks.
the hand and I
You know
still
Absolutely.
what?
got that nasty paper towel in my hand as you see me leave the public bathroom. That's me. You want to know what it was for? To grab that nasty handle with.
Yep.
All
Okay.
you people looking at me funny.
And you
Thank
know
you.
what?
I am home
I
now.
keep Kleenex in my pocket just in case. Well, they don't have them anymore, but they used to have the blowers and stuff like that. You don't see too much of them anymore. But I
Yeah.
open the door with a towel, or I open the door with some Kleenex that I have because I keep a wad of Kleenex in my pocket just in case. I don't go out as much as I used to, but I'm just well aware of that.
Always
Because
got something. Yeah, because eventually you're gonna touch your face, man. Because we can't stop touching our faces. Do not grab something that somebody else has grabbed because you're gonna touch your face. And yeah,
mhm.
be
Yeah, so
careful.
now I know, Mary, you were telling me about that lady that walked out in Wendy's and of all places. But I mean, but my mother used to always even say things like, "Be careful when you touch your face. Wash your hands before you touch your face."
Yeah.
Whatever. And I think that's why too that I don't have didn't have a lot of pimples and stuff like that. But then
Yeah.
I used to wash with Noxzema years ago. So.
Oh yeah, slather it on, rinse it off. Yeah.
Mhm.
Neutrogena
Well,
rocks.
the Neutrogena, the Noxzema, that smell today can take me back to my teenage years.
Yeah, and what was really funny about it is my mother never really paid attention once I got to be a teenager because I had my own regimen, so she knew about it. But she came up in the bathroom one day that I used, and she said, "What are you doing with this Noxema?" And I said, "Washing my face." And she said, "I make things you can wash your face with that. There's this and there's." And my mother was a nurse, and she was reading off all this stuff to me, and I'm like I know this, okay, okay, but I mean, so she said, "No,
It's
you
not
use
the
natural things."
same.
So.
It's not the same, Mom. This is Noxzema.
Well, you know what I mean. I listened to my mother though, because I mean, she was a nurse. She knew more
Yeah.
than
Yeah,
I
but
mean.
you're a person that you had choices, and those were the choices.
Yeah.
Noxzema, yay.
So then when she was making stuff for me, so I let her make it, and then she started teaching me how to make it. So I was good.
So then the legend was born.
Mm.
Yeah. Bye,
Bye,
Carol.
Carol.
Okay.
Thank you for coming.
Good to see ya. Carol K.
Yeah. Hope
78.
you're okay. Hope you're feeling okay.
78, is that the year of your birth? I'm always curious when people have a number like that after their was that your year? Ray of sunshine.
Brown
Look,
Girl Bella says Noxzema will turn you blue. I didn't know that she said that though. I heard her talking about Noxzema because I think we had
I
this very
never
similar
heard of that.
comment in hers. But I don't use it anymore. I don't even go near it.
I haven't in decades. I haven't used it, but I know if I would smell it, it would just take me right back. Yeah, the birth year. Oh, you little sweetie Petey.
So you were born in the blizzard of '78.
I remember that.
It was a long, hard winter.
I was living in Delaware at the time, me and the children's father, and I had to go home because that was the year that my mother took sick.
I was 13.
Mm.
I
Carol
was
could be my
thir-
baby
I was
sister.
32 in 78.
I think I
Sure.
was 20 something. I don't know.
It's
My
possible I even babysitted Carol. Depends on where she was.
Carol was made in the blizzard of 78. Came 9 months later. I know, right to the minute, huh? Oh, look,
Mm.
you've got a Russian bot.
You made the
Is
big
that what that
times,
is?
son. Yeah, you
Ooh,
made the big
yeah,
times. Yeah.
yeah. They travel around to all our streams.
Really? Well, I
Yeah.
don't have a much Russian bot anymore. So that's what those are, Russian bots?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
They
well, wait.
come for no reason at all. They
And
show up,
nobody
and
knows what they're there for.
we block them. Man,
What's a
They,
bot, though?
I
it's
don't
a
know.
robot. It's something that maybe
Artificial intelligence.
it's not even like a person. Somebody launches this commenting thing robot that just pops into chats. I don't know. That's what I've heard. But you just
Yeah.
block them and go on.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't see that they've ever caused any real trouble except
Mhm.
taking up space
Yeah.
Oh.
in in the chat. It's no big deal, but
It's just
it's
like
kind of fun to block people. Powerful, powerful.
I guess.
I know. Well, I'm gonna dip, you guys. Dania, if you let me know if you can show up tomorrow, and I'll have
Um,
pictures of.
yes,
I'll have
I'll
proof.
email you early
Okay.
because you know,
Okay.
and I'm ready to go too because I'm gonna put my stuff up and do a couple of things and take a shower again and put on some new pajamas because
Oh,
today
I
was.
love I love new pajamas, a shower, and clean sheets. Oh
Well, I have
man.
clean sheets. My sheets were changed yesterday, so they're clean. So
Oh,
now,
see, that is like pure luxury, is to be all clean, slipping into clean stuff.
oh
Yeah.
yeah. Although I've been in and out the bed. Mobs, mobs. Listen, are you busy Monday night at 7 o'clock? Because we have to do that. You already tasted it. You know what I sent you. So we have to do that whole thing online because I have to send it in before the 20th. And I could have told her, but I don't even want to do all that. I just want to get it done. So if you're in, just tell me, let me know, okay? And yeah, I'm coming back, mobs. But yeah, Robin. So I will email you.
Yeah, do. I'll watch for it. Okay, 6 drops, honey bunny. See you another time. Dania, thanks. Thanks. Good to see you, sweetheart. I'm glad you're
Yeah,
doing okay.
good to
I've
see
got
you
a
too.
rope tied to Robin anyway, so when she dips out, she's going to yank me by the neck. So yeah, it's
Okay,
going.
watch this. Bye.
Oh no, here I go.
So everybody's gone. Okay, so mobs. Monday night, because I'm getting ready to go off Monday night. We're gonna go on at 7. Okay, and we're gonna talk about the tuna fish and the other one. I forget what the other one is right now, but you know what I'm talking about. The two that I sent you, and I have some more coupons if you want them too, so I'll send them to you. Okay. Um, and Mob too. By the way, I think you were gonna send me something or something, but I didn't get it. Just to let you know, just in case you know. So everybody, okay, Mira and everybody, bye everyone. I'm getting ready to get off because my grandkids are gonna come over and visit me, and I need to take a shower and I'm gonna do a couple of things before my grandchildren come over. But I will probably be on tomorrow to cook. I will probably go on Robin. So if Robin can, if you can go on Robin's, then fine. I'm trying to just get back into the swing of things. So everybody, just Ray, thank you for so much for showing up, and holding it down, and mobs too, and everybody else. And I'm going to hang up now. Go up, hang up. I'm not on the phone. I'm going to get off now and just get myself together. So I love you all. Take care. God bless. Bye bye. Stay safe. Oh, okay. All right. I will email you. I'll email you as soon as I get off. Okay. So stay safe, everybody. Love you.